Okay, this ending was when I think you're supposed to be like just Noel's way of showing hospitality, and I like did all three, and I was like really mad that he was like trying to like take advantage of Noel. So I picked that one because it seemed to creep him out the most, and you get this ending, I guess. Okay, so this one I really like because it's a really sweet message about how well, you're stronger when you want to help someone. Like, it's not the case when, if maybe you're a little shy or something, you might not stand up for yourself, but you would stand up for others, that whole thing. I did really like this one. She does have like a million of them, but I did like this one. It was really sweet and cute. Okay, so I'm really happy about this one because we like go to Leeway, which was really cool and interesting. That was so funny and awesome. And she like takes a break and it's really nice, you know? What's also what's also cool is that she's like, "Oh, you're right. This is the Geo element. I have the Geo element and this is where he reigns." So, it's really cool. I liked it. Okay, this one's kind of annoying because I don't remember it. All I had to like look up a bunch of stuff and all I could find was that this is the one where you're trying to pretend to be Kaya, and I guess we get this dude drunk or something, and we fail probably. I don't know. But the only way to really know is if I actually watched one, and I'm not gonna do that. This is supposed to be quick and fun. Cute picture though. I really like this picture. So this one's really cute because Diana's like, I hate alcohol because my dad is an alcoholic essentially, and she loves her dad. And they had like that one really cute line. Hold on, I took a picture of it. It's like alcohol like brings out the worst in the best people, and it's like so great, and I love it. That's not the one that comes from this hangout, but I do love that about Diana. It's like even though I don't really use her, I like technically built her, but like without the artifacts and everything. Like I just got her to level 80, so she's just kind of sitting there. But I do like this. Oh, also, I love that we like got to like mix a bunch of stuff and like totally mess stuff up. It was really funny. They were acting so suspicious. I loved it. This one was really funny. I really liked this one. I'm happy Bennett got some good luck for once. Guys, I was so nervous that I was gonna screw him over because they were like, "You got this," and I was like, "I do not got this." And so I like, kept rereading it and was like, I need to get this right. I don't want Bennett to get hurt. I did it correctly, but that was a miracle. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I took this picture. Inazuma scares me. This was my favorite hangout event. Well, no. This was my favorite hangout within his event. And it's really embarrassing and it was so funny because I was blushing along with them like, oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. I would be so embarrassed. I would not be able to have kept my cool even as long as Goro did. That was crazy. Though Goro wasn't my favorite, this was really sad and I really felt bad that like this is a sad reality he has to deal with on probably a near daily basis, if not a daily basis. I don't know too much about the military, but being a general is really hard, especially for someone as compassionate as Goro. This one didn't interest me at first, but um, going through it, I remember like I think it's really cute and sweet how he was like constantly seeing the bright side of things, like oh this cake maybe maybe it is worth this much, and I think it's like that whole if someone's a bad liar, they tend to be more trustworthy kind of thing. Not saying that people who like are good at it are untrustworthy. I mean, I'm sure there are people in the FBI that have to be, really good at like lying for like, security reasons and such. But I do think it's pretty fascinating how I think it's a really good quality to have, and I think what's important is that we recognize our good qualities and we're not embarrassed of them. Because I think a lot of people, either to try and help the person or for their own reasons that like benefit them maybe, it's like you see something about someone, maybe they're too sensitive or they're shy, and you're like, oh, you should speak up more, or you shouldn't be so sensitive. And like that person goes through an internal conflict because naturally they are this way, but they're saying like, oh, society is not really going to work out for you in a society like this, but that's the only way that society can continue to change in a positive manner. Um, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but yeah. So I'm really happy that like all the people we meet, not I don't think on this one, on the first one, the one that I really liked, that they all like recognized like his shortcomings, but like I think it's really sweet because, you know, like your personality traits, they can like be like strengths or weaknesses in specific situations. So that's really cool. So this is the Leeway lantern, right? Like I have pictures of like the individual characters you see, but I guess I didn't take that many pictures of like the landscape, you know. So that's unfortunate. I really like it, but thanks. So I found this puzzle way early in the game. Like I saw this rock and I thought there was like a shiny thing, like maybe an artifact or something. But no, it was like, find the mountain that looks like this. And honestly, I was like, yeah, but then, you know me, I don't like exploring, so I never did. But I might one day, now that I remember, but I might forget, who knows. And you know, with the new update coming and everything. So, yeah. this was funny and cool, and I was still using Kaya. Sorry that I replaced you. But there's just so many cool characters that I liked in Inazuma. Oh no. But like I'm building him up so now that I have more options for cryo characters, and I might get Ayaka, which oof. But you know, we'll see. This this is where my distrust for Jack started. First of all, he was super rude to Bennett. Because Bennett's like, oh my gosh, is my parents are okay? Do you need help? And he's like, well, you're the one who does it. And I was like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So I don't like Jack. And this is the reason. This is the hangout event. He was already suspicious, like jipping Venti, but like I didn't really care about that part. But I was also like, that's still weird. And he has the nerve to pretend he's one of those nice NPCs, one of those nice protagonists, and but he's not a protagonist. He's an NPC, and he's a mean one at that. This is a picture I took of Mona's idol. They're pretty cool, I guess. Though I don't really know off the top of my head any of the constellations, but still cool. Look guys, it's Kazuha! He's so cute and perfect. Oh, I like him. I mean, I don't think he's my favorite like everybody else, but he's so cool. I'm always happy to see him. I I took a bunch of pictures of me and Kazuha here, and I don't know, he's cool. The story part was really interesting. I guess he's not my favorite, but he's an interesting character, that's for sure. I don't think I was very interested, like, rewatching it when I watched a bunch of streams, but yeah, I tend to find all of the story quests pretty interesting, so yeah. So, I really liked the Iridori Festival, and I'm really happy that I could do it because I know these events are like at a certain point in time. So I'll be excited for the next one, or if there will be a different festival, that would be really interesting as well. And I really like that we finally got the Inazuma Tibet travel guide. So like because it was already there in Mondstadt. It was there but not as popular in Leeway. And then we just got it now. Maybe it was because it was closed nation, but she was there beforehand. So I don't know what that was about. Maybe they had it on hold. I don't know what happened then. But I also liked all the cute books. and a girl having to get a fox and like was super unlucky. That was super cute. And yeah, of course loved the Sarah and Ryden little storyline. That was my favorite, and I loved watching everybody's reactions to it. It's nice that Ryden's getting out more and more often. That's nice. I'm still a little confused on how the robot works. Like, does she just like turn off when Raiden takes over or whatever? Or is that just her consciousness and the other Raiden's still doing stuff? I don't know, but yeah, it was cool. It was so dope. Um, this is Yoimiya and Klee, that story quest line. It was so cute, of course. I took a bunch of pictures because you know you can't get too close to them or the story will start. So these are a bunch of like angles that are super like stalkery. It's still cute and adorable. And oh, and don't worry. This is I still have like tons of like Iridori Festival pictures that I'll get to. But this is coming to the end. I actually got it close to 10 minutes this time, and it did take me a while to get this one out. Because the writing chains video was taking like 1,000 years. And it's like I still want to like go back and edit, but if I go back and edit, I'll have to like delete the video and I don't want like 5 different versions of it on there with like slight variations. I still can't get the timing correct. But it is fine and it is okay. Because this is all new and beginnery, it is okay. Also, yeah, so we're winding down. This is the end, and I'm really enjoying this series. Getting a little confused. I'm gonna have to go back and check off every picture because I'm getting to a point where I'm about to like I'm not sure if I did it or not. So we'll see. Hopefully the next one will be much more organized, but excited. Alright, bye.